Hello, everyone, and we're back once more. This is Legally Not Jeopardy! With us today, first off, he can drink a 32-ounce milkshake, Gavin.
Hello.
Following up, his second theatrical role ever was the caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland, Aiden.
Good evening.
And his first and only theatrical role was Humpty Dumpty, our returning champion, TJ, whose one-day winnings total 5,000 points.
I'm ready to hump and dump.
I think you might be on the wrong show for that.
Oh,
But
whoops.
I hope everyone's ready to answer some trivia questions that I have. This gets a little harder every time I do it. Um, but let's take you to the board. All right, you should be able to see that.
Oh, I can.
All right.
Hmm.
So,
Okay.
our Jeopardy categories tonight: reductive reading list. These will be very oversimplified descriptions of books that you need to name. Famous brothers, commercial mascots. The answers will be the company that commercial is for. Before and after. Does anyone here not know how before and after works?
Can you
Me.
refresh my memory? I watched
Abs-
both of your previous episodes, but I just want to remember.
Absolutely. So in before and after, you will be given two clues. The last word of the first clue is, or the first answer is also the first word of the second answer. So, for instance, as we've had in the past, if it was a cherry soda, an interactive western, the answer would be Mountain Dew Code Red Dead Redemption. We're giving this category another try after it went very poorly the first time.
Oh man,
It goes really
I
well.
was stunned hearing that.
And finally, we have rich old white dudes. TJ, as the returning champion, board goes to you to start out.
Very cool. I think we're going to start out in the reductive reading list.
For
100.
all right, reductive reading list for 100. A man becomes less grumpy after confronting his own mortality. Teej,
What is A Christmas Carol?
that is correct. Uh, just so you know, chat, for some reason I don't have buzzer sounds, and I don't know how to fix that.
My idea is that we just make the buzzing noises with our mouths.
Yeah, the only problem there is I don't trust Discord lag, and I don't trust my own audio processing.
Okay. I will refuse to buzz them.
Okay. You're gonna have an interesting time winning
no,
this.
I'll do it online, just not
Okay.
with my mouth.
Okay. Board back to you.
Same for 200.
That is the daily double. What would you like to bet?
Okay. Man, this is like actually the worst time. Um, I'm not gonna bet 1,000. I'm just gonna go for double.
All right, betting 100.
Yeah.
Okay. I will also copy this into the Discord chat you can see, in case
Very
you'd like to read it as well. A band of unlikely friends comes together to return stolen jewelry.
I I got to go with what is Alice in Wonderland.
Afraid we were looking for the Fellowship of the Ring.
Oh, I didn't. I for some reason I don't think of that as a book.
Ah, understandable. Well, board is still to you.
We'll go for the same for 300.
All right. A fireman decides he likes reading better than watching TV. Teach.
Fahrenheit 451.
That is correct. Board,
My
back
lack
to you.
of literature knowledge.
Same for 400.
A scientist finds out he's a very violent drunk. Teach.
What is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
That is correct. And board back to you. A very strong start from TJ.
Same for 500.
3 old women teach some kids advanced physics while helping them find their dad.
Oh.
3 old women teach some kids advanced physics while helping them find their dad.
What a descriptor.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That would be A Wrinkle in Time.
Oh,
What?
I never read that book.
What? I was
Rough.
stunned.
Teej, board back to you.
We're gonna we're gonna go with rich old white dudes for 100.
All right. This tycoon truly set the standard of wealth as the richest American in history thanks to his historic oil company. Gavin,
Who is John D. Rockefeller?
that is correct. I will remind contestants, wait until I've finished talking to buzz in. Gavin, boards to you.
Rich old white dudes for 200.
This Michigan-born industrialist pioneered the 5-day work week so that workers had time to use his products on the weekends. His corporation still bears his name, and you probably know someone who uses their products daily. Gavin,
Who is Henry Ford?
that is correct. Board back to you.
Rich old white dudes 300.
This steel baron who wrote The Gospel of Wealth spent 90% of his fortune on charities, foundations, and universities. Over 3,000 libraries have been built with funds he donated. Aiden,
Who is Andrew Carnegie?
that is correct.
I just could not remember Carnegie. Man.
I was looking at
Libraries.
the Carnegie Mellon University recently. That was the that was the only thing that
Nice.
gave me this.
Nice.
Who is Carnegie Mellon?
And Aiden, that gives you the board.
All right, I'm gonna break tradition.
Uh-oh.
Who is commercial mascots for 300?
Commercial mascots for 300. The entire population of Fansville, USA.
Excuse me.
Teej,
What is Dr. Pepper?
that is correct.
Hell yeah. Watching football does have real world
My
impact.
And that gives you the board.
We'll go for rich old white dudes for 400.
This financier dominated Wall Street throughout the Gilded Age and held controlling interests in over 20 American railroads. He's been characterized as America's greatest banker. Gavin,
Who is J.P. Morgan?
that is correct. Board to you.
Rich old white dudes 500.
Answer. Nicknamed the Commodore, this businessman certainly built a very nice life for himself and his family with his investments in the rapidly growing railroad industry. Teej,
Who is Vanderbilt?
that is correct.
Yeah.
He certainly built himself a nice life. Board to you.
We'll go with. I really don't want to do before. That
That was the last category I wrote.
Yeah, we're gonna leave that for last. Famous Brothers for 1.
You may find yourself wanting to follow the advice of these brothers, but be warned, they are not experts.
Oh.
Aiden,
No, or the Mythbusters. I know that song. I'm praying. Who are the Mythbusters?
that is incorrect.
I also thought that's who it was.
I
No,
definitely,
the
that was like in my head. I was like, oh, they're not experts. Famous quote from.
Anyone else?
No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That would be the McElroy brothers.
Oh.
Also, for this category, you can say the collective name for the brothers, or you are allowed to say all their first names. So in this case, the McElroy brothers would suffice. But Teej, that takes the board back to you.
Right. We'll go Famous Bros for 2.
Before fame, these brothers worked as a chaplain and a biochemist working with tomatoes. These days, there are websites counting how long it's been since one of them started something new.
Ooh,
5, 4, 3,
biochemist and chaplain.
1.
Whoa.
That would be the Green brothers.
Oh no!
Oh.
What?
Yep, John Green worked as a chaplain and Hank worked as a biochemist, and he studied tomatoes.
I guess I knew that he did like biochem. I didn't know that it was specifically with tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
Dang
that
it.
I recognized him for the books.
Teej, board back to you.
I feel awful. Famous Bros 3.
The stories collected and penned by these brothers have become famous worldwide, even more than 150 years after their deaths. Teej,
Who were the Brothers Grimm?
correct. Board still to you. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. All right, board still to you.
Famous Bros for 4.
Two of these brothers have played the same character in the MCU, and the third was almost cast for the role. Five, four, three.
And this is a bad
2,
time to admit I haven't
1.
watched the MCU.
That would be the Hemsworth brothers.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't
Also,
know who else
I
would
just
be,
realized
but,
that I typoed Chris. You know, the famous Christ Hemsworth
did
who
he
plays
play
Thor.
Was
Sorry,
that,
Who
like,
is Liam Hemsworth in the MCU?
So Chris plays Thor. Luke played Thor in the Ragnarok play, and Liam was almost
Oh.
cast as Thor instead of Chris.
Okay.
I forgot about the Ragnarok play thing with Luke Hemsworth. Man.
I figured that this was the answer, but I didn't want to risk it because I had no idea when any of the other ones played in.
TJ, back to you.
Famous Bros for 5.
A real estate expert and a licensed contractor, these brothers are set on finding the house for you and turning it
Oh,
into the
no.
home of your dreams. Plus, there's a secret third one. Teej,
Who were the Property Brothers?
that is correct.
I had to think about it. I was like, I grew up watching HGTV with my parents. I totally forget their names.
Yeah, I did not think
Property
anyone was
brothers.
going to get the names.
Whoa.
Oof.
And Teej, that gives you the board still.
We'll go commercial mascots for 1.
Jake. Teej,
What is State Farm?
correct.
I like that. That's a good one. Commercial mascots for 2.
Flo. Teej,
What is Progressive?
that is correct.
I definitely was thinking the singer Rida.
Same for 4.
Lily. Gavin.
AT&T. What is AT&T?
That is correct. And that gives the board to you, Gav.
Commercial mascots 500.
That weird fisherman guy who caught the person $1 because she needed more money to buy a handbag.
What?
I know what this is. Like
I feel like I
remember-
know the commercial. I just cannot name the place.
5,
I feel
4.
lost.
I have
Gavin.
an idea, but I'm not gonna say it.
What is JG Wentworth?
That is not correct. Anyone else?
It was worth the point loss.
I'm not gonna risk it.
That would be State Farm.
Ah.
I thought because I was like, no, he's not gonna do it again.
To be honest, I did not realize until right now that I had State Farm twice. This is just the last funny commercial mascot that I thought of.
Groovy.
I
All
thought
right.
it also might be Allstate.
Gav, board's back to you.
Before and after 100.
A device used to inject liquids, something that's very hard to find. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aiden?
Syringe?
That's incorrect. We were looking for hypodermic needle in a haystack.
Oh my god!
I
Categories
already
before
hate
and
this.
after.
I hate this now.
Gav, board's back to you.
Before and after 200.
Now you guys see.
A popular role-playing system, a fancy party with covered faces. Gav,
What is Vampire the Masquerade Party? Or Masquerade Ball?
Yeah, Vampire the Masquerade Ball.
That's good.
I like that one.
Board back to you.
Before and after 300.
Where one watches a surgery, a play with the audience on stage. Where one watches a surgery, a play with the audience on stage.
I know one part of it. I don't know the other.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gavin?
What is a balcony in the round?
Oh, real close, but that's not correct. Anyone else?
No.
That would
I'm
be
staying positive here.
operating theater in the round, and I would ask that people in chat not say the answers in chat, Isaac.
Gosh.
Gavin, back to you.
Before and after 400.
A house-moving necessity, a retro audio capture device. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That would be packing tape recorder.
Oh.
A retro audio. I guess. Oh yeah, retro. Yeah.
For the first part, I was like, a dolly?
Dude,
I
honestly,
also
the
was
retro
thinking
threw
about
me off. I was like, a car? And like,
All right,
Sony
and that takes us
Walkman?
to the last question of round 1, before and
Yeah.
after for 500. A computer's base software, an Armenian American metal band.
Oh my god.
ooh,
Gavin?
ooh.
What is operating system of a down?
That is correct!
Wow. I
Whoa.
Well done.
had no idea they were Armenian.
Neither
Yep.
did I until I
It's a-
googled them a little bit.
It's a big part of their like identity and lyrics. Like it's all about the war that was going on in the 90s.
All right, I am going to briefly stop sharing my screen with you guys so I can copy your scores to Double Jeopardy without you seeing the categories.
Oh man.
Oh,
How's everyone
is-
feeling
this is
after
my-
round 1?
Dude, this is my comeback round.
I
If-
took so many negatives.
And no one's in the negative right now, though. Everyone's in the
I will
positives.
say, as a seasoned vet of this game,
Mhm.
I would not risk it because there are oftentimes ones that I'm like, I think I know, but it's best not to risk it.
You know, the crazy
I
thing
was
is-
staring blankly.
You know, the crazy thing is, I think people did better on before and after this time than last time.
Yeah.
We're all working on it. We're getting used to it.
All right. So, welcome everyone to Double Jeopardy, where our categories for tonight are Kitchen Stupid Answers, Card Games, Agamemno Contingency. These are questions
Oh.
about Batman's contingency plans. The answer will be the hero that plan is for. Musical first words. Guess the musical based on the first words from it. And numerical potpourri. These questions can be about anything, but all of the answers are numbers. Aiden, you're in last place, so you get to go first this round.
Oh my gosh. All right. I'm a big believer in myself. Card game 600.
All right. Specifically appearing in hearts and spades, these two cards are often declared as wild to spice up games of poker. Gavin,
What are jokers?
that is incorrect. Anyone else? Aiden,
Aces?
that is also incorrect.
Man, I'm not a believer in myself anymore.
Teej, you want to throw in a guess? I'll take that as a no.
No.
That would be the one-eyed jacks.
What?
Yeah.
Mm.
One-eyed jacks are wild. Aiden, that takes it back to you.
Whoa. Oh man. All right. I'm bumping it up. 800 card games.
In order to shoot the moon in a game of hearts, a player must collect all 13 cards of the titular suit, as well as this card. Aiden?
All right. What is diamonds?
That is incorrect.
Oh, Aiden, no.
Anyone else?
Look,
Gavin?
What are spades?
Again, this card, singular. That
Ace
is
of
Oh.
spades?
incorrect.
Yeah.
Teej, you want to give it a
Lucas,
try?
Nah, I'll not.
You were close, Gavin. It's the Queen of Spades,
oh man,
which is worth
your faith,
negative 13 points.
all right.
your faith in us has probably gone at this moment.
Man, I heard card games and I was definitely thinking my mind was way somewhere
Can
else.
you bet
Yep.
money at the end if your score is negative?
During
Amen.
Final Jeopardy? No.
Yeah.
No, you have to have a positive score to play during Final Jeopardy.
Guys, come on.
Hey man,
Aiden,
Just
board's
couple
back
answers,
to you.
it'll be fine.
hey man, when you're at rock bottom, the only place you can go is up. Kitchen stupid answers for 800.
Vegetable and canola oils fall into this often required ingredient category due to their neutral taste that doesn't affect the flavor of the dish cooked in them.
What is cooking oil?
Not quite. Aiden?
What is cooking lubricant?
Nope. Deej, you want to give it a shot?
No, I think I might know what it is, but I'll just not.
That would be neutral oils.
I would not know that.
Aiden, back to you.
Man. All right. So I think I have a strategy here.
Okay.
Just bad, Aiden.
What is numerical potpourri for 800?
That's close.
All right. The province of Skyrim is made up of this many holds. Teej,
9. Oh, what is 9?
that is correct.
I don't like the strategy.
Boards to you, Teej.
We'll go numerical potpourri for 2.
Answer, the Daily Double.
Oh, come on. I mean, I'm gonna be betting it all at the end, so I'll just bet like 100.
All right. A
Wait,
standard...
can I bet 100? Is that allowed? Since
Yeah,
it's
you're
the value
allowed.
of it's 100.
Yeah, I think you're still allowed to bet only 100. I don't know. This isn't regular Jeopardy. Sure, you're allowed to bet only 100.
Sure, yeah.
A standard polyhedral dice set comes with this many dice.
Ooh. What is 6?
That is incorrect. The answer is 7.
Ah.
D4, D6, D8, 2 D10s, a D12, and a D20. But the board does come back to you.
No harm, no. I'll go for same for 400.
In The Lord of the Rings, this many rings of power were forged. Aiden,
9?
that is incorrect.
Oh, that's 3 to the man. Oh, shit.
Anyone
Don't say
else?
that loud.
Oh, shoot.
3, 2.
Do I lose
1.
my nerd cred here?
That would be 20.
Oh, I thought it
9
was
for
21.
men, 7 for dwarves, 3 for elves, and the One Ring.
Well, the men matter. The Nazgul are the coolest characters.
That's
It's
cool.
okay.
Yep, it's back to you, Teej.
Same for 6.
In the world of D&D, Karsus's avatar is the most powerful spell ever cast, and the only known spell of this level. Gavin,
What is 10th?
that is incorrect. Aiden,
What is 12?
that is correct. Aiden, board goes to you.
All right, I'm back in control. What is Agamemnon contingency for 1,000?
All right. Batman outlines some ways to distract this hero, including taking their friends or family hostage, but advises anyone planning to do this to think very carefully first. Aiden,
Who is Batman?
that is correct.
Damn.
I'm coming back.
Board
This
back
is
to you.
me. Agamemno contingency 800.
While Batman theorizes a contingency for this hero, he remarks that if they were to pursue evil instead of comic relief, there would be little he could do to stop them. Gavin,
Who is the Flash?
that is incorrect.
Wow.
Anyone
That's what I
else?
thought it was too.
3, 2, 1. That would be Plastic Man. Oh, sorry, Aiden. I didn't see that you buzzed in there.
Dang.
But that does take the board back to you.
All right. Numerical pump pure the
Potpourri?
numerical category for 1K.
In cooking, there are this many mother sauces, which form the basis for just about any sauce. Gavin,
5. What is 5?
that is correct. I'm not going to ask you to name them because I don't know if I could. And that gives the board to you.
What is card games for 1,000?
The goal of this card game is to collect 4 of a kind and secretly signal this to your partner. Just don't be too obvious or another team can block your score. Gavin,
What is Kemp's?
that is correct. Board back to you.
Do Agamemno contingency 600.
The contingency for this hero involves making them believe they are in an unending fight against an equal opponent. Gavin,
Who is Wonder Woman?
that is correct.
Oh.
And that brings you out of the negative and brings the board to you.
Hey.
Agamemno contingency 400.
Agamemno contingency file Red Sands contains plans for taking out this member of the Justice League. Gavin,
Who's Martian Manhunter?
that is correct. Board back to you.
Agamemno contingency 200.
Lamau break one of his arms. Gavin,
Oh.
Who is Cyborg?
incorrect.
Uh,
Teej,
Who is Green Arrow?
that is correct.
So funny. I had to think about it, but it makes sense.
In a similar vein, Lamau puncher in the throat would be Black Canary.
It's a solid plan.
Mm-hmm. And TJ, that gives you
Um,
control of the board.
Yeah, we'll go with we'll get rid of the card games. We'll go card games for 2.
This game of trump, tricks, and bowers is a favorite of the Midwestern United States. Just be careful how you arrange your point cards. Cover the 4, score no more. Gavin,
what is Euchre?
that's correct. Board
It's a
back to you.
Midwestern.
Card games 400.
When dealt a pair with enough banked chips to double their bet, a blackjack player is allowed to perform this move and play 2 hands. Gavin,
What is Split?
that is correct. Board, still on you.
Kitchen Stupid Answers 1000.
While the grain of rices like arborio and sushi rice is quite short, rices like jasmine and basmati fall into this category by being longer. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. That would be long grain rice.
I hate that. These are estimates.
Yep.
Kitchen Stupid Answers.
That's the point.
Gavin, board back to you.
Kitchen Stupid Answers 600.
One of the most common knives in a kitchen, this large blade is a must-have for anyone who considers themselves a chef. Aiden,
What is a chef's knife?
that is correct. Board goes to you.
Okay. Kitchen stupid answers 400. Why not?
Not actually its own plant. This allium is obtained by harvesting onions before they grow to full size, typically in the spring. Aiden,
What is a spring onion?
that's correct. A spring onion or a green onion.
All right.
And that takes you out of the net. That takes you out of the negative
Yo,
and
look at
brings the
us
board
now.
to you.
Where we fixed it. All things are balanced. All right. What is musical first words 1000?
Hello, my name is Elder Price. Aiden,
What is the Book of Mormon?
that is correct. Board back to you.
All right. Kitchen stupid answers 200.
Microwave ovens use this kind of radiation, not magic, to cook food. Teej,
What is microwave radiation?
that would be correct. Board goes to you.
Musical for 2.
How does a bastard? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That would be
Oh.
Hamilton. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry,
I
you keep
remembered
buzzing
it
in
the
right at
last-
the end.
Yeah, I just remembered at the last second.
Yeah,
I was like,
I like listened to it in my head. I was like, oh wait, no, that's where it's from.
TJ, board back to you.
4.
I have a dream.
A famous MLK speech.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. An extra second for Aiden. That would be Mamma Mia.
Wait,
Oh.
what? I was in that one.
As Isaac is saying in chat, oh, Aiden, come on, man. Aiden, please.
Dude,
come
look,
on, dude.
that song I blanked out. Oh god.
To be fair.
It's like,
To be fair, this is considered like a kind of song in musicals.
Look, all I thought about that song was us running on stage flippers.
That was not that song. Anyway, TJ, board back to you.
6.
In each of us, there are 2 natures. Gavin,
What is Beauty and the Beast?
that is incorrect, I'm afraid. Anyone else?
What is
5.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
Are you answering that? Because you did not buzz in.
Oh, well, I thought I did. No, what is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? I'll still buzz in.
That is correct.
Man.
And that means the last question. Daily double goes to Aiden. How much would you like to bid?
Well, you see, if we look at things, I either have to go all in, or even if I double myself, I still am out of this game.
A reminder, if you have 0 points, you do not get to play Final Jeopardy.
Oh dang! I will double in 1300.
1300. All right. And your question, which I will post in the chat. On the road to hell, there was a railroad line.
What is Hadestown?
That is correct.
Yeah.
That gives you 3,000 points, putting you in a very close second place coming into Final Jeopardy.
Oh my gosh! I told you it's my comeback round.
And our Final Jeopardy category for tonight is... Let me just make sure I have it right. Yes, our Final Jeopardy category for tonight is Minecraft.
All right.
I'd like to
Ooh.
uninstall.
We betting it all. We betting it
So
all,
please-
boys. Let's go.
Private message me your wagers.
Yeah. Honestly, in honor of my birthday,
Maybe don't say that out loud.
you don't know. Do you know what my birthday is?
Yeah,
A
maybe.
birth
no,
year, I
don't
should
say
say.
that
My
loud.
apologies. My apologies, I should say.
All right. I have bids from everyone. Your Final Jeopardy question, which I will, as before, post in the chat. So once again, just private message me your answer to this question. While the main attention getter on the Minecraft title screen is the randomized splash text, very rarely the game's title will be replaced with this erroneous joke.
Am I allowed to ask for the definition of words?
I suppose so.
What's the definition of erroneous?
It has an error.
We're supposed to put it in private chat, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and we have our answers from everyone. First up, in last place, Gavin with 200 answered 404 file not found. I'm afraid that is incorrect. And how much did you wager? 200. So that
It
will
was a
leave
good
you with
guess.
0 points.
Oof.
In second place, Aiden answered, what is the missing name? And that is also incorrect. You wagered 2,000. So that leaves you with 1,000 points. And finally, let's see if TJ was able to come up with the correct answer. He answered, what is mince raft? That is correct. And he wagered
Ah.
all of it. So,
Woo!
our winner,
Mince
once
raft?
again, with 7,400, because I can do math, bringing his 2-day winnings to 12,400 points. Our winner is TJ. Congratulations,
All in for
TJ.
realsies, baby.
Good game, gentlemen. Good game.
Amen.
A very good game to all. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Hope you all enjoyed hanging out in chat. I'm trying. I had a brain fart on if I needed to say anything else there for a second. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Hope you all had a good time in and out of the game. There will be another one of these at some point. Who can say when? However long it takes me to come up with another 2 full boards of questions.
Yeah,
Plus
I
fun.
will say I am a little disappointed that I won because I wanted to help writing clues.
It's funny because you said
But-
the same thing last time.
Yeah.
Dude, I had so much belief. I had faith in myself right there. I was like, I can do this.
So I will say, there was another question that I considered using for that Final Jeopardy, which was the number of the update that the end was released in. Would anyone have known that?
No.
Nope.
No.
Okay. Glad I didn't go with that one then. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. I only had a good time in the game. Oh, I'm sorry, Isaac, that you didn't have a good time not being in the game. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. If you want to find out when things like this are happening more, you can join our Discord at that link. If you want to watch our previous episodes of Jeopardy, and soon this one, thanks, Isaac, for helping me with questions. Okay, you didn't give me questions, you just helped me, know whether or not people might know things. Wild how I'm not reading any more of those messages.
Isaac, you are cool and based. Sometimes.
On occasion. You can check out our YouTube at that link, and our new Clips channel, which I have gotten a bit lazy about updating, but I'm working on it. You can check out at that link. Hopefully everyone enjoyed, and thanks for stopping by, and your pretension is completely unjustified. Yeah, that sounds about right. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. And so I'm not sure what to do here, because we have our usual thing that we do at the end of streams, but I'm not sure if Jeopardy should have a